Hello, welcome to Blood West, Evil West, Weird West. These are all real games, by the way, so yeah, this is Blood West. Now, if you're wondering what is the best option to level up, what is the best skill to get, well, depends on what you want to do. If you want to play the game for as little as possible and just complete it, then you should probably skip this one. But if you're like me and if you want to experience the game fully, collect all of the guns, see everything that is to be seen, complete all locations, and more importantly, have fun in the game, you should probably get self-taught first. This is my strong recommendation. It's not really worth it in the beginning, but you'll see why it's much better after you get the other stuff as well. So it just will become better and better. Self-taught is the first one I max out, and then I will go for either steady aim or deadly precision. Depends on what everyone prefers. Read a little bit about them and you'll see. I will prefer steady aim because at some point I just want to shoot the enemy a lot more, because if there are 3 enemies in a single room, I prefer to shoot all of them, not just to wander around, sneak and do all of the boring stuff. And after that, get 1 level of quick fingers so you can retrieve your arrows faster and better, and we'll be playing the bow. You might have figured it, but we'll be playing the bow because if you shoot an enemy with 3 or 4 bullets, that means you kind of lost a lot of profit because you need to buy the bullets or you need to go back and buy more bullets, so it kind of is a big problem in the long run. So we'll be playing with the bullets and this will be massively helpful to us. And then we'll get Gold Prospector maxed out because we need more loot from every monster. So you kind of see the trend I'm setting over here. And then I'll get 1 or 2 levels of Strong Back and then I'll get Deadly Precision. So let's go over this again. Max out Self-Taught, then Steady Aim. You might prefer Deadly Precision, I prefer Steady Aim 100%. Then get 1 level of Quick Fingers, then Gold Prospector maxed out, then 1 or 2 levels of Strong Back, and then Deadly Precision again. As for the other stuff you get, well, it depends if you want to be more tanky. I would also get Alive and Dangerous because more HP is super needed later on anyway. Big Skin, well, not so much. But it's definitely the most efficient way to play the game, otherwise you'll struggle with ammunition and just staying alive. Even if you buy the best guns in the first chapter, they still need ammunition. I also don't really like to play with the hunting bow, so let's buy the bow and keep this. And if you're wondering why do we need more inventory slots, well, because the ammo for the bow is quite big. That gold ammo. And another reason why I do it like this is because you'll find, let's say, big guns. Let's say you find 3 rifles that are rusted, or 3 rusted shotguns. Well, you'll not have the inventory space to deposit them, so you'll have to go back and forth to sell them. So that's not really a fun idea. So I just prefer to do it like this. Let's also sell that. So as you can see, I basically killed a few enemies and now we have enough for the bow. But the bow is pretty hard to use in the beginning. So let's see how the bow is. As to what to explore in the beginning, well, you start over here, go over here, so this will be your respawn point, and just empty out the town, empty out the tower, and then depends. I would go to the farm, but the farm has an underground sign that the underground portion is a little harder. So town, tower, farm, and then the fort, and then the mine. The mine is a little easier, but I just find it very annoying. You can also go to the canyon, but again, you have to be very well prepared, and the fort will lead to an area over here which is much harder because it has the Wendigo. This area over here has the Wendigo as well. So let's just say town, tower, farm. And then you might want to go over here and kind of look at the edges because there are a few bases that are scattered around. Don't go to the church yet because it's very hard and that's kind of like the end game. Don't go to the mines because that's a lot of loot that you cannot keep. And like I keep saying, you want to kill a lot of enemies when they have more loot for you. So that means you want to spend no ammunition killing the enemies, but you also want to kill most of your enemies after you get Gold Prospector. Well, I hope that makes sense, but it's kind of like what I learned after playing the game. I think I did chapter 1 completely, and I did 50% of chapter 2 or more. Let me lower my sensitivity. And let's go. Now I'll be playing this very, very slowly in the beginning of the game. And there will be a lot of random loot that I'll not be collecting in the beginning because I just want to finish the town as fast as possible. Which means I might finish it in this episode, but I kind of doubt it since I'm pretty sure I will die at least to the crows. Also, don't forget to deposit your extra stuff over here. Keep the map. It's very important to have the map. That's just the sound that will be responding here if you die. What I like to do is start with the town over here from the right side, because this building is packed with enemies. Who said eat lead?
The world is nothing without me. I know. I am a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, okay. I forgot that they... I'm dead. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so if you go into the aiming mode... Just run away from them, you'll be okay since they have only a shotgun.
You won't be missed.
This is weird because you have this zoom and you cannot run while in the zoom, and it's very hard to notice it. Okay, they need to... Oh, whatever. They'll probably fix that at some point, but I don't... If you press shift you should... Ah, that's so annoying. So, sometimes the arrows will break and you cannot get them back. So, if you are in this and if you press shift you should run. I don't know why they don't allow you to disable the zoom, the little zoom, because it's a little zoom only and you should be able to run. I guess I should play without it, but it helps with my aiming. That was super intense. Usually I die to this portion.
Alas, it's never enough.
It's never enough. I guess we have to use the bandages to heal now. Yeah, I only got 10 arrows back, which I guess is not so bad, but... Let me see how much experience I got. Huh, decent. As you can see, you have to kill the enemies with headshots anyway, because if you don't kill them with headshots, it will take you so much longer to kill them. And also more ammunition, so... Yeah, you just have to make everything super efficient.
Alas, it's never enough.
Enough, exactly as you say. I don't remember seeing so many safes, so we have a safe in the train, a safe over here. Let's see if we can find the key. I don't think we have a light source, from what I remember. The item was glow, for example...
Good old booze.
What? Yes, that will attract the enemies. Delicious. Cutlery is also an item you can
I
sell.
like where this is going.
That voice is a little too loud. First shotgun. We are better with the son of shotgun just because you deal more damage and it's easier to aim and the damage is much higher, so I recommend swapping out your pistol for that one. With the ammo for it. Because if you miss with the bow, you'll have to shoot them with the shotgun. And this is only a small weapon slot, so you're better off just equipping this one like this. Not very sure where the key to the safe is. Not sure if even it's here. Anyway, that's kind of like the entire location. You can look at it again in case you missed the key, but I pretty much looked everywhere. Let's give it another good look around. It would be funny if the key was there. Yes, there can be stuff under the bed as well.
Fancy.
That's also an item we can loot.
Get into my gun already.
That's hilarious. Get into my gun.
What's this?
See, already basically our inventory is filled out only after looting a single building and killing a few enemies. That was so much better than I expected. Now there will be a catch and a problem to all of this. I have to run back and forth to the Indian guy to buy more arrows, which will be annoying.
My name?
Okay, control and click. I recommend you sell all of the alcohol. Rusty pistols as well, silver plates, that as well. Rusty shotgun, you cannot really equip it and it does the same damage as this thing, only that has 7 meters, this has 11 meters. Sell it. Don't worry about it, don't think about it. Quick alcohol, sell it. And as for the ammo, well, to be honest, you can just put it back into the chest, but it will become kind of a hassle to always put ammo in the chest. But if you're wondering what you should keep, just keep the normal shotgun ammo and the arrows for now.
You have the
Those who like to buy an artifact, but it's kind of hard to buy the artifacts, so I don't worry about them either. Effect doesn't stack, it doesn't stack with the other things, so if you have 600 you can buy this as well if you want another helpful aiming item, but again, not really going to be worth it if you're not going to be farming the money or if you're not going to have a very efficient economy. Up of the canyons, I guess I can buy that at some point as well, but first you want one of these? Now let's run all the way back to the arrow guy. Yeah, this is kind of a slow way to do it, but again, you have to be really well prepared because you will face a lot of very bad things along the way. So it's better to become strong now, because this is the easy part of the game. If you think these enemies are hard, wait until you see what's in the mines or in the next chapter. See what I mean? Aiming is a little harder than it looks. Well, there goes all of my health. Sometimes it's just better to never hesitate and just shoot the enemies like that.
Maybe useful.
Our shadow sniffing. Prodigal daughter is the one with the mask and the shotgun. Will break the mask, but she'll be more aggressive. Yeah, so in other words, if you destroy the mask and go for a headshot, the enemy is more dangerous.
Yeah. Was starting to run low.
Nice. There are a few other options you can go and loot, but again, don't get lost in the scenery, don't get lost in exploration, because you will need to have at least a basic inventory of ammo and items before you venture into the mines or other stuff that will be more time consuming and more time consuming and more resource consuming. I think that he restocks his items at some point. Forgot how long. Maybe when he die.
Yes.
Maybe when we die, he'll restock it. But I think I remember buying as many arrows as I wanted from him. I didn't know he stopped selling you that. Anyway, he'll probably restock his stock. That sounds nice. Also, this bow over here doesn't use any arrows, but you'll need to have HP regeneration, which means you have to kill an Wendigo, because I think the Wendigo heart will give you passive HP regeneration. There are a lot of systems that you can play with. I hate the stamina system. It should regenerate a little faster when there is no enemy around, or I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like the idea of the game and my understanding of the game. Don't jump because it's not that efficient. And the funny part is that if you're having problems with the game, if you die, the enemies will respawn, so you have a chance to get more loot. But there is a catch. Sometimes you'll, for example, spend 3 or 4 arrows or 3 or 4 bullets and the enemy will have nothing on them. So that's the situation you want to avoid at all costs. So only attack enemies that will kind of drop something, or when you're in a location for the first time. You got the gold. I cannot shoot through this little fence over here.
Right on the mark.
Okay, that was not smooth at all. It was actually very bad because I missed a lot of my shots. And I wasted a lot of arrows. So as you can see, the beginning of the game is very hard. You have to be
Can't shoot with rocks.
much better prepared than me.
Bullets, arrows, need 'em all.
Okay. What I also like to do is make sure no one else is here. So kill it in peace. So this area has ammunition,
We're starting to run low.
and you definitely don't want to engage those birdmen from here. The Birdmen are actually a very, very tough opponent, so as you can see, I had to trick them a little bit. Don't fight them in the open because they dodge shots. They will dodge your bullets, and at the same time, they will shoot where you are dodging. They'll not just shoot you in... how should I put it? And they're just tricky enemies, just know that. Okay, let's loot this area. So the next hit, single use item. I don't remember the wheatstone, but yeah, the game is kind of trying to teach you to go full melee, but no, we don't play like that. Mostly because I know how dangerous melee can be, especially against the Birdmen. Sometimes you'll kill them, sometimes they'll kill you, and I'm not a big risk taker like that. Also, judging by how rare the loot is, as you can see, or how hard it is to get money in the beginning of the game, you don't want to be fully dependent on just drops, because once you get these items and sell them, there's nothing else you can make money with, so why is it to upgrade your character like that? Also, there will be a few items on the train itself. I want to get rid of this enemy over there without alerting the Birdman over there.
Ashes to ashes.
Yeah, most of the time, if you think your arrow will hit, it can kind of fly by his head a little bit, and that's super dangerous. Okay, let's loot this area over here, because people will enjoy what I'm about to show you. I don't remember how I can jump on the train, but you can definitely do it. I think we have to jump on the train from here. I keep missing it. Okay, let's see what's in the train. We can go on top of the train through something that is here. Yeah, I knew there was some healing here. No, it's from this house over here.
Just what I was looking for.
Is this from that house? I don't know, but I am 100% sure we can jump on the train. Dead. Okay, let's regain our stamina and then just jump. Yeah, see? Although I saw a ladder over there, so I'm not sure.
Can't shoot with rocks.
Needed to jump like that. Ah, this is glorious sometimes.
Little guys for big jobs.
Okay, that was kind of exciting, right? Kind of interesting. So we basically cleared the first part of the town. Now we can just loot. So let's just loot. Just remember to remove the ammo from the pistols, because that's the main point of the pistols. They are rusty and old, but hey, you can still get the bullets out of them. You can also sell them for a bit of money. Because the best loot will be under the counter. I distinctly remember being a lot more loot in these places, so I guess the developers kind of reduced the amount of loot you get from the enemies and from the areas themselves in the beginning of the game. Kind of cool, but again, a lot of newer players will not like this thing because it feels like a survival game almost. So little ammo, so many enemies. We searched everything. If I missed something, tell me in the comments. Coin over here. And all of this kind of tells you the story. Yeah, I remember this part. All miracles. Okay, let's make sure we looted everything. Plus X, well, it will sell well. By sell well, I mean to sell at a very cheap price, but it will be as items. Sell.
Spicy.
And this is the kind of developers we're dealing with. As you can see, they'll hide items in the most obvious locations, but at the same time, it will not be very obvious because you cannot see them from your angle.
Oh, I was just looking for those.
Or was the cattle shed? I can kind of, get a little more out of all of this. The feather over, the axe over there, the coin over there. That's the sound of the lady. Well, she's no lady, but you get the idea.
Everyone will be stunned when they see me.
Ah, you can hit her in the back of the head and...
You won't be missed.
See? Ah, I hate that so much. Even though I know it's like that, I keep forgetting about it. Oh! Had the big brain on the bird brain. Can't help. Ooh, okay. That was very intense. I like this game a lot. I'll play more of it. And this is only the beginning of the game. Later on it will become much easier than this. But now we just have to kind of improvise. I think I died once.
Can't shoot with rocks.
Okay, we'll have to remember there's a shotgun over here. Oh well, why not? I guess I can play a few more minutes so you can see how the full scope is. So you get the things, you fill up your inventory, and then you go to the trader, sell all of those things. Maybe heal if you can. Oh, this is far away. That cactus was looking at me weirdly. Now these are all rusty revolvers, so sell all of them. I would keep all of the ammo, sell that. Sell all of the drinks because you will lose them anyway. Put the golden stuff in there, you'll not use it. Put that in there as well. Yes, we can keep that ammo with us, and sadly the shotgun will not really be used anymore because you don't have any more ammo. That means we'll be using... well, I guess I shouldn't have sold it. I think it was a misclick from my part. I think we can get the first shotgun from the graveyard. I don't remember. Oh well. Of course, you can also get the trait or the passive part that will allow you the bandages to heal more. But again, it's not that type of a game. You don't want to play this like it's Resident Evil where you have very limited resources. You can actually get a lot of resources if you just, of course, look. Upgrade your character the right way. Of course, yeah, either way you upgrade the character is viable. Looks like someone destroyed the... I like that. It shows that someone destroyed the gate and killed whatever was inside. Long jack? What is this? Simple cigar. Yeah, these are new items. Look at this. It adds a lot of benefits for 2 minutes, but then for 4 minutes you cannot do much. So I don't really recommend you use them. I recommend you shoot them. You sell them, not shoot them. Because they're not really needed in this part of the game anyway, in my opinion.
Makes my skin crawl.
See, that was a lot of stuff we got.
We'll need those.
That's a coin over there. Wow, sometimes they're so well hidden. I think we looted everything from this place. I assume, I hope. Let me just go around this place a little more. Don't forget to take the shotgun. I remember. Oh, I guess we killed that guy. So here it's usually an enemy, but I guess we killed them. Because he had us fighting with the lady and decided to drop by. This takes a lot of practice, believe me. I played with the bow so much that I almost hate the bow. Also, like I said, we'll skip the church for now and go to the graveyard near the church. You can also throw a stone, but from what I saw, if you throw... Yeah. Throw a stone, then they'll be active.
Ooh, this one will hurt.
Shotgun headshots regenerate 5 HP. And it will laugh when you get a headshot. And there are some cool things in there as well, but for now I'll leave it to the next episode. Probably we want to loot the inside of the church, but not go further than that. Plus we're very low on HP, so I think we should recharge some stuff on a nearby location. Probably should visit the farm next, but we will sort out next time. See you next time, bye bye.